I love the Scotland team. I've been following it now for over 40 years and times haven't been so great recently. But in the past, Scotland were incredibly influential in the development of the game of football. Sweden has produced some of the greatest footballers of modern times, but it all started with a lacemaker from Ayrshire. So Richard, the first football match in Sweden actually had lots of Scottish footballers in it.
Yeah, it's quite a remarkable story. It's the kind of factory, the lace-making factory in New Milnes. That lace-making factory in New Milnes also had a sister factory in Gothenburg. And so a number of workers from New Milnes were sent out to work in Gothenburg. And one of the guys in particular, a guy called John Lawson, he was very important in helping to set up football. We've actually traced him. His house was New Milnes Main Street. We can actually tell you exactly where his house was. But he was the leader of the group that went out to Gothenburg to work in the factory there. And of course there was already kind of athletics and gymnastics taking place in Sweden. There was already a kind of athletics company there. But Lawson added football to the organisation, and the first football club, I suppose, was through Lawson's undertaking, and then that football club still survives to this day. They're called Argrita, and they are still not the top in the top flight always of Swedish football, but they're thereabouts, and they're certainly one of the they were one of the major pioneers in Swedish football. And it was these guys from New Milnes again, just really taking football with them and playing football when they got there. But what's remarkable about that story as well is they became so good, that team, that as the early league was founded in Gothenburg, this Argrita team that Lawson had helped to create, they would dominate early competition and were so good they were actually banned from the local league. And they were known as La Skottlaget, or the Scottish team, because there were so many Scottish players. And it was only once the guys from New Milnes went back home that Argrita then was allowed back into the league again, so maybe a bit too successful. But again, it gives you an idea just of the kind of these connections across the world and across Europe certainly, where people from Scotland were travelling and playing football.
Scandinavia may have given us the Vikings, but we gave them football.